The following episode of It Came From England contains content that may not be suitable for some of my viewers, most particularly the younger ones out there. So if you guys are not a fan of listening to me reading cringy erotic fanfiction, or if you guys are just, have weak stomachs and can't take gross out stuff, because this fanfiction is going to contain some gross stuff in there. If you guys are not a fan of either of that stuff, I would suggest not watching this episode. But if you guys are okay with this kind of stuff, then enjoy. And yes, I do got a band-aid on. Hello everybody, this is Tyler here once again from the Character Workshop, now available past your bedtime. Yes, this is another first for It Came From England. We are going to be reading fanfiction for the first time on the show. So, what kind of fanfiction are we going to be reading today? Well, if you guys haven't seen the title, we are taking a look at crossover fanfiction. Now, crossovers I've always thought were, a pretty cool idea. We've had several good crossovers, like The Grim Adventures of the Kids Next Door. What other crossovers did I watch? There's like so many others. I don't know why that was like the first or the only one I thought of at the moment. But there have been many others, Crossovers have always been a good idea. A cool idea, actually. Not a good idea, but a cool idea. It pretty much where you take one TV show or movie and cross it over with another TV show or movie. Or video games. One of the biggest examples in video games of a crossover is the Super Smash Bros. Games. Pretty much combining a lot of Nintendo's well-known game franchises and a lot of other third-party ones as well. So, yep, it's crossover fanfiction. But hey, since It Came From England is about British pop culture, what are we going to be taking a look at today? Well, it's a crossover between two British properties. No, it's not Thomas and Tugs, although that would be kind of cool. No, it's not Doctor Who and the EastEnders. Oh wait, that already happened. What? But today we are going to be looking at two franchises that have nothing to do with one another. That would be Harry Potter and the Teletubbies. I'm not joking, there actually is fanfiction crossing over these two. I have yet to review either of those franchises, but yeah, we're taking a look at fanfiction for them. Now, this fanfiction was originally posted on fanfiction.net, but it got removed. Right now, I'm going to be reading off of this from a Reddit page. So, yeah, so the original fanfiction got removed, just like I mentioned before, reading it off of another source. So yeah, well, how did I hear about this fanfiction? Well, first of all, I watched a video by a user by the name of Digby the Goat. He read this fanfiction in one of his videos, and I thought about it a month ago. I'm like, that would be a very interesting idea to do for an It Came From England episode. So, you know what? I'm going to be reading the fanfiction for myself. I have not watched Digby's video of it in a while, so I'm kind of going into this somewhat fresh, but like I kind of remember like stuff that went on in here. So, I'm going to be reading it for your guys' pleasure. Well, that'll be for you guys to decide. Anyways, so let's get started. This is a note from the author. Hi people, I don't own Harry Potter and the Teletubbies, but I think J.K. Rowling must think about doing a crossover. It would be very cool. No, it's not. Anyways, onto the title. Severus Snape, Professor and Lover. Severus Snape was very sad. He was not having many pleasures doing lectures and teaching students anymore. All those adventures happening at Hogwarts sucked the inner life from his bones. And he had nothing more to accomplish. He went to Dumbledore with no E at the end of his name. Okay. Headmaster, I want to be expelled. I don't have what it takes to teach anymore. I wish I could show you guys like the actual text. This guy, like, misspells a lot of stuff. Dumbledore was puzzled. But Snapper, you are my best professor. You can't go and waste the knowledge you have. Dumbledore, oh, no, wait, I'm sorry, I'm skipping a part. Oh, Dumbledore, I'm so sad, said Snape, putting the back of his hand on his forehead. Dumbledore, the powerful and wiseful magus he was, thought a solution. God. Okay, Snape, I'll transfer you to another place, somewhere calm, where you will help good creatures that have N-O parents. For whatever reason, the word no is like split in half, so it's just the N, space, and then the O. Snape got grateful that Dumbledore understood his feelings and pushed him to place less onerous to his advancing age. Snape took a train and after days finally reached an colorful and wonderful place. It was the Tubby Dome Supertronic, the place of dwelling, whatever that is, of his new students. He reached there, and a Periscoffy welcomed him. Professor Snape, you arrived. The students waits you in the classroom. Snape was still sad, but his powerful stomach got chills because the mystery of novelty approaches his comfort zone. When Snape entered the classroom, 4 color creatures, not creatures, because for whatever reason there's no second R in there, were there seating on the chairs. They said to Snape, "Uh-oh," and Snape smiled, feeling his heart get full of ignominious passion. Holy God, these big words. Alright, dear students, today you will learn potion making. No, we want to learn how to be adult, cried the 4 Teletubbies. They had lived for many long inside that perfect bubble, only experimenting the baby joys of youth. But every day was equal to them. Not really happened at their house and life was boring. When Snape arrived, a flash of hope filled their hearts with the promise of life beyond the perfect prison. They got trapped when, okay, for whatever reason, the E and the N are switched around. They got born. Only that dark, robbed, and pale-skinned man could save the babies from this terrible fates. But kids, said Severus, I must accomplish the curriculum. Oh, Professor, I'm dying from inside. Don't let the evil Periscoffy suck the last remnants of humanity locked in my so fatal, broken heart, said the yellow Teletubby, Lala, with a sensitive voice, calling for a strong man to free her mind, her body. Snape looked at her and felt something funny inside his pelvis. It was a long time since the last time, a bit redundant there, he shared an intimacy as he typed it, filled moments with a woman. Snape was starting to break. But Teletubbies, if the Periscoffy woman watches us, how can we have privacy? The purple leader, Tinky Winky, got up and uttered with his powerful throat, I have a secret place, Professor. We can learn there and free ourselves from the bounds of madness that others inflicted upon us, said him, hitting his chest with the clenched hands. Clenched hands, not whatever. I'm not even gonna question anymore. Snape, Snape. Okay, God, this guy's typing. Snape looked down, thought, and followed the purple leader. They opened a secret door inside their house, a door leading to the basement. The place was full of rats and cockroaches. Water infiltrated the place and mold smell was present in dangerous quantities. A lot of earth and dirty something was covering the place. There actually wasn't anything after that. and a hole in the wall can be seen. "You are making a hole?" "Yes, Snape," said Tinky Winky. "We must escape, so we are creating an exit route to get out of the evil crunches of the woman Periscope." "Oh, I must help you, Teletubbies." "Professor," said Lala, "first, teach us how to adult." Snape nodded in agreement. He, with his wondrous magic wand, created a giant bed and some wine and cheese to accompany this illustrious wisdom moment. "Teletubbies, lay her with me. I'll teach you how to be a man. Oh, but you, Pooh," it's actually Poe, "aren't ready yet. You are too young, baby. Stay here in the corner and play with your small hose." And Pooh got sad, but nonetheless he did what Snip, there was no A in there that time, said, and watched the others while they got teached. Wouldn't that be taught? I don't know. "So," said Snap, "Lala, you make a pair with me. Tinky Winky, you go with Dipsy. Watch me while I play with Lala and mimic my movements. This way, you will learn." Snape then got to his knees and looked at the laid Lala. She was sweating a bit. "Don't be afraid, small yellow girl. Just spread your legs." And she did. An engorged vagina shined at her crotch, but it was full of cotton yellow pubic hair. Sorry, I thought I said public hair. My mistake. Snape picked up a scissor and cut it. What the fuck? "Snape," said Dipsy, "Tinky Winky have no crotch mouth, but a very strange tongue. It's filled with purple, wrinkled skin." "Oh, Dipsy, he don't have crotch mouth, but behind him you will find a pork's eye. Don't be afraid. It's dirty, but after a while, you will like the fine flavor of melted chocolate covering your, oh god, covering your lips." God, that is disgusting. Dipsy turned Tinky Winky, and the purple Teletubby revealed his deep, purple anal hole. "What I do?" asked Dipsy. "The same I will do with Lala. Don't be afraid." "Tinky Winky will scream and moan, but you must go on," said Snape with a calm and softful, deep voice. "Oh, Professor," said Lala with a moaning, lustful voice. "I think I peed myself. I'm feeling moist." "No, Lala, you not pee. You only are happy that I'm here." "Seriously?" "Yes. Now suck my index finger." And she did. And Snape unclothed himself. His pale, shiny penis appeared and all the Teletubbies got impressed. God damn it. His nutsack was very white and hairy and exhaled a snake oil parfum essence. Oh, I think he meant to say perfume. I don't know. It's, what the fuck. Lala felt a jolt of pleasure down her antenna. "Now, boys, do as I do." And then Snape introduced his wizard wondrous penis inside Lala. She screamed, "Ah!" And a flush of yellow blood got expelled from her now broken hymen. The yellow blood covered Snake, and he rubbed himself with that sticky liquid. "Professor," moaned loudly Lala, "isn't this wrong? I'm feeling so dirty." "No, Lala, don't be ashamed. When you bit the forbidden fruit, the knowledge will fulfill your innermost desires. Be my Eve." And Snape punched her uterus with his Roquefort penis. The fuck is Roquefort? The Teletubby girl moans more and smiles her face. Dipsy do the same on Tinky Wonky, puncturing the purple asshole with his green penis he is so proud of. Tinky Winky screams, "Ah, you hurts me, my dear friend. Stop. I cannot withstand your protuberant obelisk of delectation." No comment.